All right, guys, welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to some more Battlefield 2042 content. I've been absent for about 2 weeks. My apologies. Probably more on that later. We're just gonna go ahead and hop right in to the video today. So was Battlefield overhyped? As we all know, Battlefield's release has been less than underwhelming. Issues like lag spikes, buffering, and just the core of the game, to say the least, makes the game feel unfinished. In my own opinion, the game wasn't unplayable at its core, but I must say the constant buffering, it definitely made the experience less enjoyable. So the question remains, was the game overhyped? I guess that depends on who you ask. Personally, I follow a lot of Call of Duty content, and let's just say recent CODs didn't have the same level of quality as some of the great Call of Duty games we all know and love, like Modern Warfare 2 and Black Ops 1. And I say that to say that recently some of the Call of Duty community has been looking for, something to save the day, right? Something that will replace that emptiness of the recent Call of Duty games. And before its launch, that's something, it was Battlefield. Let's all agree to that. But it seems like Battlefield did not deliver, and well, quite honestly, it wasn't even close. According to VG247, link in the description below to this article, the overall scores vary per platform, meaning, Xbox, PlayStation, PC. But the lowest one is Xbox Series X at an unastounding 64. PS5 is at 68 and PC is at a 71. Now I believe this is score out of 100, but damn, a 64 and a 68, like that's low, dog. That's a D. Even for gaming standards, I mean, as gamers, we know it's very hard to make everybody happy, especially in the gaming community, because everybody's experience is going to be a little bit different depending on everybody's circumstances. I mean, a Battlefield Hardline was received better than 2042 though. Hardline, bro. Hardline. Let me say that one more time. Hardline, bro. Hardline. I don't even consider that a game. Like, I don't know, like I did not enjoy Hardline as far as the Battlefield series. That was my least enjoyable Battlefield of them all. So when Hardline did come out, I did stick to Battlefield 4, which in my opinion is the best Battlefield to date post-launch. It was definitely a masterpiece. Even Battlefield 5, which was terrible, received a 71 at launch. Sad thing is, the basis of the game isn't what's making 2042 that bad. I honestly feel like 2042 has a great foundation and has much to work with. But in its current state, the game just is not all that great. Sharif Saeed from VG247, same article, had this to say from said article. I am hopeful that 2042 will be a more interesting Battlefield game at some point next year. But having been through varying degrees of rough launches with this series, from Battlefield 2042 to Battlefield 5, I can't say I have the stamina to perform the dance of chastising DICE for technical problems and missing features, only to turn around and celebrate when the game is inevitably good now, actually a year into it. I hear you, Sharif, bro. I hear you, brother. 1 year to get the perfect game, that's a lot of time, especially when the gaming community needs something to be perfect right now in this moment. Was Battlefield overhyped? I'm gonna ask y'all again. Look at this piece from a comic book article. Again, the link is in the description. A prominent Battlefield 2042 insider has relayed word of a huge feature that was cut at some point during the game's development for being too ambitious in relation to the amount of time and resources available. While you wouldn't be able to tell by looking at the game and its reception, there was a point where Battlefield 2042 hype was through the roof. This hype started to build before the game's reveal, and for a few months after it, a lot of this was based on natural anticipation built through leaks and what was being shown and said about the game around its reveal. That said, a part of it was also because of faulty information. Honestly, bro, I feel as if we as gamers needed something with great quality so bad, you know, given because recent multiplayer FPSs, to be specific, didn't deliver like we wanted them to. So because we went so long without a quote unquote quality multiplayer, that we may have created this hype and believed anything or any rumor that was put out. That in turn created this false hope that the game would have certain features in it, or that we believed the game would be flawless at launch. I mean, some rumors were saying things like being able to take down entire cities with 20-story buildings and being able to walk in and out of them, and blowing massive craters in the ground that would change like the entire map, which at least with our current tech, that's just, come on, like that's not realistic. We just got next gen consoles, and even now we're still trying to get to that next level of technology that's going to change gaming forever. Maybe one building, like y'all remember Battlefield 4, where it was designed to fall and create massive change to the map, but the players got to choose to either activate this said change or they could leave the building standing. It was up to, you know, that multiplayer group. But an entire city of buildings that you could actually enter and destroy. I mean, think about the level of detail, along with 132 or whatever the number is amount of players. Like it's unheard of, and it would be a huge leap from one gen to the next gen. You know what I'm saying? And personally, I just don't think that was a realistic expectation. But you know, us gamers, we got overzealous a little bit, and we believed that. We did. I was excited for it. I know I was. Now, according to DICE, there's some truth to those rumors, but due to the limited technology, like I just said, they had to scale back some of the features, or else we would have had another Cyberpunk. And if anybody tried to play that game at launch, I had to get a refund. I couldn't even play the game. Like, it was so laggy, bugged out. It just, like I said, they tried to flood the game with so many features that our current technology just was unable to process. Now, some people with top of the line PCs were able to, you know, have a better experience playing the game, but even then, they took it off of the PlayStation Store for me, and I was able to get that refund. So that should tell you how bad that game was. As always, I will leave the link to my sources in the description below so you can do some of your own research on this topic. So I'm gonna ask for one last time, did Battlefield 2042 get overhyped? Talk to me in the comment sections and let me know what y'all thinking. Thanks for watching. I'm gonna catch y'all in the next one. I'm out.